What's next?
We got Russel Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Now, you wanted to bring in and talk about Russell Westbrook as a player. I'm assuming it's the situational fit with Washington that you wanted to talk about. He has been balling out recently.
Washington has come up. They for a long time, they were kind of being thought as the worst team in the league because I think they went on some historic run, 0-9 or something like that.
I'd say for a while. I mean, you saw
at the very beginning.
Other teams, I mean, in the West, the Rockets.
Yeah.
The Rockets went on a 20-game loss streak.
Yeah, no. So I first of all, I don't the Washington Wizards are no longer the worst team in the NBA.
No.
That was only like a first month type of thing. And Russell Westbrook has been stepping up along with a lot of his teammates, and they've been coming out and winning. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you that we're having like MVP Russell Westbrook.
No.
I'm not sitting here telling you that the Washington Wizards are a good team, but I'm sitting here that the guy's coming out and he's performing on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
He's dropping triple doubles like he always does.
It's vintage Russ.
He has the most in the league by far. It's not even close as usual.
Typical Russ, triple double man.
You know, I'm sick of the Russell Westbrook hate. All right, the guy's a great player. The guy's going to go down in NBA history. Every single person that plays with the man says that he is their favorite teammate of all time.
Do you think anyone's disputing that, though, Nigel? Like, I get that there is this Russell Westbrook. You know what? No, I'm going to say this. I don't even think it's hate. I think it's just like, I think he's not the player that he used to be. I think a lot of people call him. Well, okay. When it becomes hate is when they call him a stat stuffer. That is 100% when it comes to hate. But what I see now is less so hate and more so people realizing that Russell Westbrook, he can't, I guess, was he even carrying a team to begin with? Listen, him on Washington right now, he's a great player. He's going to give you triple doubles all day long. But I don't think people are hating. More, they're just kind of stating the obvious. It's just, Russell Westbrook, like, what is he really going to do for he's a great leader. And again, he'll put up stats, but is that what the Washington Wizards need right now? And I think that's what a lot of people are saying. It's like, there's this invisible, I don't get it. I don't get what people are pushing back on. Sure, there is always going to be haters of players, right? There's always going to be LeBron haters.
But you just said Russell Westbrook never carried a team.
I don't think he did.
I think he didn't carry the Thunder?
Did we ever win a chip?
You guys went to the playoffs. When you lost your best player.
The main goal was a chip.
Yeah, well, you guys lost one out of two scores.
He couldn't even get us the chips with the dip.
You're crazy, man.
I'm not, but that's the thing. It's like
You're crazy.
That's the thing. I would be labeled as a Russell Westbrook hater simply because I'm being an objective Oklahoma City Thunder fan. I enjoyed Russ's time on the team, and I'll say that countless times. But he's not the guy. He's a great leader, and he's great for player. What's the word I'm looking for? Player. Morale and success, and he makes guys better. He does, but he's not. I don't think he's going to be the guy overall. Like, he's not LeBron. He can't be the guy to like get it done and put a team on his back. I really don't think
he's not the greatest basketball player of all time. So we have to,
But that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying, man. I'm not saying he has to be the greatest basketball player of all time. I'm just saying, the people stating the fact that this Russell Westbrook hate or the people that are saying that Russell Westbrook can't carry a team, that they're hating, when in reality there are actual people that are saying he's an objectively bad player, which I disagree with. Those are the real guys that are hating.
Right.
I see a lot of people pushing back on people that are just being objective, in my opinion. That's the other thing I wanted to say. That's what I've been noticing. I don't think that there's Russell Westbrook hate. There is a little bit of it, but I don't think it's to the scope that everyone's saying there is. I don't think anyone is disputing the fact that he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
No, I think he 100% is going to be
and he's going to go down in NBA history. I mean, the guy is prolific in terms of getting triple doubles, setting league records. But
they're blaming the failure of the Washington Wizards on Russell Westbrook.
Well, those are the haters.
Right, and you're blaming the failure of the Thunder on Russell Westbrook. Even though the guy went to the Oklahoma City Thunder and was literally the most loyal player you guys have ever had, ever.
I'm not saying he wasn't loyal, and I'm not even necessarily blaming the failure of the Thunder on him. I'm just saying he couldn't get it done. That's not me blaming the failure on him.
All right, he couldn't get it done.
If I had to put the failure on someone, it would be management, because we had Victor Oladipo at one point. We had, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Durant.
I put it on Kevin Durant, but
that's what I'm saying. There's so many other people you could put the failure on. I just think that we had a monumental amount of talent at one point or another over the course of however many years, and we couldn't. So I don't put it on Russell Westbrook. I'm just saying he's not the player that's going to be able to get it done at the biggest
by himself.
Stage. Yeah. And for people,
no player can do it by themselves.
Right, and for people to say that it's like, oh well, you're just being a Russell Westbrook hater. No, I love Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
I could still like. I don't get that. I don't get how you can have a guy on your team that I've openly stated that I love. Like the Russell Westbrook era Oklahoma City Thunder was the most like. That's why I fell in love with the team when he would come down the lane and slam it.
Yeah.
And the entire team, like a whiteout packed Chesapeake Bay Arena, would go crazy. That was so electric to watch. He brought the energy, and he still does. But I'm just stating objective facts, or I guess facts that I believe to be true. And for people to say that that's hating, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't get that.
But you're saying the problem is that he couldn't get it done on the biggest stage. It's like, what? Could LeBron win any championship by himself? Could Kobe win any championship by himself?
I think there's a spectrum.
Could Jordan win any championship by himself?
I think there's a spectrum.
Okay.
I think certain guys are better. No, I'm serious. Is that not true? Certain guys are better at it.
I don't know
than
what
others.
you're talking about. The spectrum is like no one can get it done by themselves. It's a team sport. It's like
But you
we're
have a
talking
guy
about
like-
a guy that can average that can do 20 20
Let me
20 in a
put it like
game.
this.
You
Let
have
me
a
put it-
guy that's been averaging a triple double for 4 years in a row.
What about that one bum Cavaliers team, right? That LeBron took to the finals, right?
The 2018 or the 2009?
I want to say 2018.
Okay.
Is that what I'm thinking? Who's
I
on that
think
team?
you're thinking. It's like it was after Kyrie left and
Yeah.
traded it all.
So he took that team there. Do you think Russell Westbrook does the same thing there?
No, but Russell Westbrook's not the greatest player of all time.
But I don't think it matters if he's the greatest player of all time. I'm just saying it's a spectrum. Certain guys can have more of an impact on a team, and I don't think Russell Westbrook has that impact.
I'm not because LeBron James is the best player of all time.
But there are other guys that can have more of an impact, though.
No, there's no one that's gonna bring that team to the finals except LeBron. Especially not Russell Westbrook. I'm not sitting here telling you Russell Westbrook is the greatest of all time.
All I'm saying is the people that tell me that because I'm stating that fact, I'm hating. I just don't understand that.
I just think he's a really great player, and I think people blame a lot of the failures of a team on him. And as the best player on a team, you should carry that burden.
Well,
but it's like this guy is playing his fucking heart out.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. And it's funny that they say that because I would say that that's more Bradley Beal's team than anything else. So if you want to put the blame on anyone, we can actually agree there.
Yeah, no.
You put the blame on Bradley Beal. So
Yeah.
I agree with you. Those are the people that are actually hating. Because
Yeah.
to me, hating is stating negative facts about a player without any prior facts or knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without backing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just saying that like Russell Westbrook has showed that he just can't. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, sure, it might be hard to do, but I think that there are definitely other guys that could have more of a sizable impact.
Well, yeah,
on the
I don't
court.
think Russell Westbrook is necessarily as good as James Harden. You know what I'm saying? I think Kevin Durant was the better player on that Thunder team. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that this guy is doing historic things, and the only thing I hear about him is A, he's washed, B, he's a stat pattern, C, this, that, and the other thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, if he's making the Washington Wizards bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like every single person to play with him says that they are his favorite teammate ever.
Yeah,
ever.
no,
Every single
I will
one.
say, and listen, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I came out and I said that actually no, I said that I thought he was a good teammate. I just think that he can't really contribute in the way that I think I'd want him to. Or who am I? I don't even play basketball, but as an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, that's just what I saw. But
Yeah.
I do think that there are a sector of people that slander. But